exactly where it was before the ballots were printed. The process looks democratic, the outcome feels permanent, and the youth are told to wait again for the next cycle. When I look at Uganda's election, I do not see chaos, I see structure, I see a system that has learned how to survive pressure by absorbing it. Internet shutdowns, state machinery, familiar opposition struggles, familiar international silence. Many will
put my wife on gunpoint, demanding that she shows them where I was. They even forced her to remove the passwords from her phone and our laptops, but she refused.
Okay, buterevu nkwaniriza nate ku Focus TV olinyo kubeera nga olaba olinyo kubeera nga ogoberera atanga kusubscribinga, please subscribinga tubenga tutambula tujja kuwanga amawulire amalungi amanyuvu obaganyuma okubeera nga gwe ogoberera mawulire agaliwo. Olunaku lw'eggulo Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu wamu ne mukyala we Babi bakoze video kiringa ekyabadde intentional kubona okola video mu kaseera ke kamu kuba oli yakoze ku ssaawa nga mukaaga musanvu awo munaana ate oli n'afulumya ye ku ssaawa 2 ez'ekiro. Kino kitegeeza ki? Bwe bakoze video eyo tezaabadde za bulijjo. Omukyala abadde alaga embeera bwe yabadde ewaka Emagere ng'alumbiddwa na biki ebyanoonyeddwa, naye ate Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu yayongedde kakasa ku biki ebyabuliddwa. Obunkenke bwaliko bye byama buli omu osobola okubeera ng'oteebereza singa omuntu alumba mu njuyo biki byasobola okujjako omuli n'endagaano muli documents ebintu ebikulu ennyo kitegeeza bisobola okutwalibwa omuntu n'abiduplicatinga. Naye gwe sige mawulire amawulire ge nkuleetedde gaagano. Omukyala we yamaze okuta video n'omusajja n'ata video Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu yagenze direct buterevu ku mitimbagano egy'enjawulo ye n'esaasaana wonna kwe kusika attention ey'omwami Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore ono nabagambako luli nti president wa Burkina Faso, wabula ekyenjawulo kyalina nti president ono akkiririza mu nkola eya democracy. Nina ka video ke kawanvumuko ka lulimi Luzungu naye tugenda kuba tukalaba ffenna tuwulire biki bye yazzeemu after okufuna bino na information yonna egenda mu maaso mu ggwanga lyettu Uganda. Ekisookera ddala yakoonye ku ebyo ebigamba nti efuuse new norm egufuuse mu ngano kifuuse kya bulijjo nti mu Uganda tuteekateeka obululu bateekateeka ebyokulonda naye era omuntu omu yalangirirwa. Era avuddeyo n'atangaaza n'agamba nti wano mu Africa kifuuse kya bulijjo. Mu bigambo bye byayogedde kyenyagadde okulondebwa mu kino agambye nti Abangereza oba ensi z'ebweru international community gye tugamba tesobola kubaako kyekola nga terina resources zetunuulidde mu kitundu ekyo mwe kiri. Era avuddeyo n'agamba nti guno gufuuse mugano nti buli bajja mu nsi balina okuba nga waliwo ekiriwo ekinjawulo kye baagala wabula tulina kwetwanako nga ffe. Mu bye byayogedde agambye nti Burkina Faso teyalinda approval, teyalinda ku approvinga ekyo kye yali yagala okukola wabula kikola nga option yokka gye basigazza. Mu video eno njagala tugyekkaanye tuwulire omukulu reaction ye naki kyazzaako after bino byonna bibaddewo kuba agambye nti tewaliwo kirala kiddako okuleka nga Uganda yeefuddeko bo ne bayambako buyambi. Katabe video y'omwami Ibrahim Traore ono tube nga tugenda mu maaso tukomewo.
A long story Africa already knows. This is not about Uganda alone. This is about repetition. Across our continent, elections are held, results are announced, and power remains exactly where it was before the ballots were printed. The process looks democratic, the outcome feels permanent, and the youth are told to wait again for the next cycle. When I look at Uganda's election, I do not see chaos, I see structure, I see a system that has learned how to survive pressure by absorbing it. Internet shutdowns, state machinery, familiar opposition struggles, familiar international silence. Many will ask, why speak now? Because patterns are dangerous when we stop naming them. In Burkina Faso, our path did not begin with approval. It began with refusal. Refusal to accept that time alone creates legitimacy. Refusal to believe that stability without sovereignty is progress. Uganda's election did not shock Africa. What should shock us is how normal this has become. Today is not about judging Ugandans. It is about questioning a political model that keeps repeating itself while Africa's future waits outside the door. When leaders win again and again, the world calls it experience. Inside Africa, many are told it is stability. but I have learned that continuity can become a shelter where deeper problems hide, untouched and unchallenged. Uganda's election followed a familiar script, a long-serving president, an opposition that mobilized youth energy, a state that controlled the tempo of the process. The result was announced and Africa nodded, because it has seen this movie before. What matters is not whether ballots were cast, but whether power was ever truly at risk. Across the continent, electoral systems have grown sophisticated. They are no longer crude, they are managed, institutions exist, courts function, observers arrive, statements are released. But behind this structure, the same question remains unanswered. Can leadership change without permission from the very system it threatens? This is where the pattern becomes clear. When a leader remains in power for decades, governance shifts from serving the people to maintaining balance between external partners, security forces, and political survival. Development becomes measured not by transformation, but by avoidance of collapse. Youth unemployment remains high, resource extraction continues, dependency is managed, not broken. I do not say this to dismiss elections, I say it to expose the limits of elections when they operate inside inherited frameworks. Voting inside a closed system does not open the system, it reinforces it. Uganda is not unique, it is recognizable. From Central Africa to East Africa, long rule has been normalized through procedure. The people vote, but the structure decides how far that vote can travel. In Burkina Faso, we reached a moment where waiting for rotation inside that structure was no longer an option. Insecurity was expanding, sovereignty was shrinking, our future was being negotiated without us. So when I look at Uganda today, I do not see failure. I see a warning, a reminder that continuity, when unexamined, slowly replaces accountability. And when accountability fades, legitimacy becomes a performance, not a relationship. This is the pattern I am reacting to. Not a man, not a country, a system that has learned how to repeat itself while calling it progress. Every election season across Africa carries the same image. Young people line the streets, phones raised, music loud, hope visible. They campaign, they volunteer, they defend their vote with passion, and then, when results are announced, that energy has nowhere to go. This is not because African youth lack numbers, they are the majority. In many countries, more than 60% of the population is under 30. This is not because they lack awareness, they are more informed, more connected, and more politically conscious than any generation before them. The problem is structural. The door they are knocking on was not designed to open. In Uganda, as in many states with long-serving leadership, youth participation is encouraged only up to a point. Mobilize, but do not disrupt. Vote, but do not threaten continuity. Protest, but within boundaries defined by the same power you are challenging. The system absorbs youthful pressure without transferring real authority. This creates a dangerous contradiction. Young people are asked to believe in democratic rituals while being excluded from democratic outcomes. Over time, this gap breeds frustration. First it becomes apathy, then anger, then rupture. I have watched this pattern repeat across borders. Youth movements rise around charismatic opposition figures. But those figures are constrained by institutions shaped long before they arrived. Even when elections are competitive, the cost of truly winning becomes so high that the system protects itself before it allows renewal. This is why some leaders fear youth more than foreign critics. Youth do not negotiate in old language. They do not owe loyalty to Cold War alliances or donor frameworks. They measure legitimacy by results, not history. In Burkina Faso, the youth did not wait because waiting had already cost too much. Insecurity expanded while patience was preached. Resources left the ground while hope was exported in speeches. The system asked for more time, the people ran out of it. Uganda's election reminds Africa of this unresolved tension. A young population living under political arrangements built for another era. Elections offer expression but not transfer, participation but not power. This imbalance cannot hold forever. History shows us that when generations are locked out long enough, they stop asking for keys and start questioning the door itself. That is why today's elections must be read carefully, not for who won, but for who is still waiting. When elections end in Africa, the fastest reactions rarely come from the streets, they come from abroad. Carefully worded statements, measured congratulations, calls for calm, support for institutions. The language is consistent even when the outcomes are predictable. This is where the pattern deepens. International partners say they support democracy, but in practice they prioritize reliability. They look for governments that keep borders predictable.
Agorera Focus TV olina kyofunyemu mu message eyo nagamba nti ensi mu Africa tulina omuntu omu akkiririza mu democracy awakkiririza mu kukyusa obukulembeze nga bwe bulina okuba nga bukyuka mu kukyusa obukulembeze mu democracy where people decide we abantu kyebakiririzaamu nga kyekikola mu ggwanga. So tuno tusaba era tuli mu kulaba nga tugoberera stories engeri gyakolamu ebintu bye. Tumanya tuyinza okubeera awo nga eggwanga lyattu Uganda nayo lifunyeemu ka democracy n'abakulembeze be tulina nabo ne badda oba ne bagenda ku nnono ezo Africa zetukibanga tukiririzaamu ne zibeera nga zikyuka. Africa tuleme kulabibwa ng'ensi ezaakona. So wadde mulabi mulungi owa Focus TV. Thank you so much okulaba katusigale mu video ezijja maaso awo. Nina emboozi eya Elias Lukwago n'amawulire amapya ge tujja okuwa mu stories ezijja maaso awo. Tova Focus TV. Bye bye.
Kusubscribinga ku Focus TV yange bingi.